Now then, welcome to the channel, Lake District and Great Langdale once again. We're not parked where we wanted to today though. The intention was to park at Old Dungeon Ghyll. Got there at 7:45 and it's full. And it had potential to turn into car park rage in there as well. So we've just driven up here on the Blea Tarn road for a bit and parked up there. No great hassle. We park up there for now to rather than £9 down here as well. So yeah, not too bad up there. So yeah, the intention today is to do 2 more Wainwrights, which are Crags Esk Pike. Now, the downside of today's walk, if you've watched some of my other videos, you'll know what I think about Mickleden and the path that goes up by the side of Rossett Gill. We're going up and down those 2 paths. So that should be fun. Not looking forward to the return journey anyway. So yeah, while we head on down the road and pick up our intended route, we'll have a quick look at the intended route. So we're on the intended route now. We've just come down from over there, only half a mile, so no great issue. It might be an issue once I've trudged back down Mickleden on the way back. Right, so it's a glorious morning. That's looking up to where we were on last video, the Crinkles, and then that's up to Scafell. We're going over to the right of that, up to Esk Pike and Crags. We're just going to drop down to there's a col below Crags. It's got a name, I can't remember what it is, but just an out and back up to Crags from there, then back over Esk Pike and down Mickleden. Right, on we go. Come on, Charlie. Go on, this way. So we've left the Cumbria Way path that goes up there, up Stake Pass, and we're now going to climb up by Rossett Gill up to Hause, as that sign. So that's that col below Crags that I couldn't remember the name. So yeah, so up here to Tarn, and then over to Hause. So we're making our way up rather steeply on the path that zigzags by the side of Rossett Gill. Oh, I'll be glad when we get to the top. Get Charlie in Tarn as well. I've been taking every opportunity I can to get him wet, keep him cool, man. There is a bit of a breeze at our backs, which is good. Ooh. Right, Great views looking down, back down Langdale into over Scafell Pike, Pike of Stickle, sorry, and oh, what's that one? Loft Crag in there. Right, upwards. Well, we're just about at the top of Rossett Gill. That's looking down where we've come from, and we've got that to look forward to on the way back. Oh, that'll be fun. Right, so we'll get over this. Oh, I've got blooming sweat in my eye. Right, we'll get over this little brow, and then we drop down to Tarn. I'm going to get Charlie in there for a paddle, maybe even a swim if it's deep enough. Well, it will be, won't it? Right, on we go. You see up there the great slab. That's a great route. Below that on what's called a climber's traverse up to Bow Fell, and then there's a bit of a scramble to right of that great slab. Right, so we head on over here and should be able to see Tarn just over this little rise here. And you can see there our first objective of the day, straight in front of us. That's Crags. Up there to that col, that's Hause, up to Crags, and then back and over there. I'm not sure if that's the top, but Esk Pike is over there somewhere. I don't think that's the top of it. All right, let's see, where's this Tarn? Get Charlie in it. There we go. There's Tarn. I wonder if there's any tents still pitched up backside of it. Oh, there doesn't seem to be, does there? That's a surprise. Right, we might even have coffee and a chew down there, man. It's only early still. Right, we'll get down there and I'll get Charlie in it anyway. So that path there, that'll be our return route. Coming back down from Ore Gap, which is that dip in the middle there. That's between like Bow Fell and Esk Pike. Oh, right, onwards up here for us to Hause. So we've just popped into shelter in Hause for coffee and a chew, which has gone already, and he's gone off exploring. When we were into Tarn and getting him wet, chasing stones, he let out a bit of a yelp. I couldn't see anything wrong anyway, just coming up here. There's some blood on the back of one of his legs. He's cut his blooming leg. He's not bleeding now. I'll have to make sure I clean that when we get home. He's not limping around like that, so he must have caught it on a sharp rock just on back of his leg. He's a clumsy clot. So from here it's just up there to Esk Pike, which is not far. Just do that as an out and back, and over that way up to up that way to Crags and back, and then up that way to Esk Pike, then down Esk Pike to Ore Gap, and then back down that path I showed you, back down to Tarn. Then it's retracing our steps all the way back from there. And we've got great views over there. The subject of what will be our next video is Great End, and that'll actually be the end of my second round of Wainwrights. So looking forward to that, and then some new adventures after I've completed that. Right, so I'm going to finish my coffee and then we'll get up Allen Crags. So that's Allen Crags done. Right in front of us there, that's Glaramara. I was hoping to be able to put you on tripod and give you a spin round, but it's a bit breezy up here now. Looking down here, can you see there? It's Sergeant's Crag and Eagle Crag, and high raise, and then over to Langdale Pikes there. I wasn't expecting it to be this breezy up here, and that's looking right over to the Helvellyn range over there. Over Derwent Water to the Northern Fells, Northwestern Fells, Grisdale Pike and Grassmore, and over this way is Green Gable and Great Gable. Can you see on here? No, you can't. Can you? Sprinkling Tarn there. I'm messing around with blooming winds blowing it all over as well. And that there, that's Great End. And next week, that'll be the Great End, second time round, and we're coming up kind of that ridge, going down there towards Sprinkling Tarn. That's called the Band. That first time I did Great End, I tried to come up that way. When we got so far to the top of like Scafell Gill, I think, that kind of area, and it was just all covered in ice. So we dropped down back to Sprinkling Tarn, all the way up to Hause and back up that way, but hopefully we'll be able to go up the Band next week. Right, so back down to Esk Hause, and then up there to Esk Pike. Right, down we go. That's Esk Pike done. I still can't put a tripod up and give you a spin round, it's far too windy. That's looking up to Scafell Pike that way, and then down over Great Moss, down into Eskdale, Fell there, Black Combe right in the distance, and then looking over to Coniston Fells, Crinkles, Bowfell. Yeah, so we're gonna drop down here out at wind and find somewhere for our lunch. So we're down into Ore Gap, and we've branched off the path that continues up that way to Bowfell, and we're on this path that takes us down to Tarn. we're not far from the end of the trudge of doom, so I'm going to sign off. Well, it's been a grand day, hasn't it, for weather, and the hills have been all right. Been a bit busy all around, and having to do Mickleden and the path up by Rossett Beck twice. That's not good. No, they're not my favourite paths. But no, weather's been great, hasn't it? Views have been good. Yeah. That's them done then. Just 2 to do to complete my second round. So I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please do the usual. The liking, subscribing, ringing the notification bell, commenting, sharing, all that usual malarkey. And hopefully we'll see you on the next one. Ta-ra!